I love it for our video version. Anybody who's seen this, I love this black and white thing we got going on. It's like
it is. It
really
balanced.
is ebony and ivory. It is. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
this is episode 974. That doesn't feel as good, but
I mean,
we can overcome.
It's fine. The first two go together. What 9 and 7 pair well,
That
and then the 4
really does
just throw things off. Throw things off. Well,
Wait
9
till the next one though.
That's good. That's really nice. That's pretty, beautiful. That's great. But this one we'll try to overcompensate for our bad number by amazing content.
You
Who
know
knows?
it. You know it.
Yeah.
How's your new year?
My new year is great because guess what I've done?
What?
So, okay, a few things happened. I've been talking about this for a while. You know, my feet have grown. Bet you didn't think I was going to go there. No. So,
this is true. And
you didn't think I was going to go.
Reaped the rewards.
You
of
have,
this.
because Susie came to my house and I was like, here's all my shoes.
I had to bring an empty suitcase to then take her shoes home with me.
Yes, some that had never been worn before that I cannot fit into. No matter what, my feet are never going to get smaller. So then I was also playing Trivial Pursuit with my family recently. And one of the questions was, how many women out of 10 are wearing the wrong size shoe?
Come on.
And I said, well, there's the only reason they would be and I said, I'm currently wearing the wrong size shoe. And I said, and then Amy was telling me that most women are wearing the wrong size shoe.
Why just women? What are we doing?
Then I thought, they're giving me a 10 for a reason. They would have said like how many out of 5 or how many out of 4, whatever. So I bet it's 9 out of 10. So I guessed 9 out of 10 and I was motherfucking right.
No.
Yeah, according to Trivial Pursuit.
By the way?
Oh, so my family was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. She guessed out that. And I was like, and I said that out loud. I was like, well, I'm currently wearing the wrong size shoe. And Amy always says that. So I'm gonna go 9 out of 10.
Wow.
Like, pissed.
But that sounds insane.
It does sound insane.
And why just women, like I said?
Okay, so I think this probably has something to do with wanting our feet to be tinier and smaller because I swear to God, when I was dating men, I did have this like, oh, I'm just a cute petite, like 7.5, like, you know, and like my mom wears like a size 6. I know.
I do not buy this.
We're gonna have to poll the audience, but now there is a different energy. I want to know if lesbians are like, ooh, I want to have small feet, or if they're like, every single lesbian I know wears shoes that are either the right size or big. They look like bigger, like they.
Wait, how would you know?
I think it has something.
What do you think? People are wandering around with their toes all scrunched up.
Yes,
oh, come on.
I think if you know how much, I think if you knew how much space you actually need, and it's like a full thumb's length when you're in mid stride.
Wait, what is?
The amount of space you need in your toe for it to be correctly fitting.
What do you mean a thumb?
I mean a thumb, like your thumb, like your thumb sideways. Like
sideways.
this.
Okay.
Like that when you're mid stride. And I didn't think this. When I tried them on, I'm like, these are like boats. I'm swimming. What are we doing here?
Well, maybe they're doing shoes wrong.
Well, that's also true. That's true.
Why would I want it to be swimming around in there?
I'm telling you, I always said that too, Suze. I like a snug fit, right? I like feeling it. Not super tight.
Snug.
Not super tight.
I don't want it flying off.
That's what I said.
Sarah.
Susie, I have gone from a 7.5 to an 8.5, and my gait has changed. My walk has changed.
I'm like, your shoes are gonna fly off at any minute.
No, I'm telling you, I'm on a mission to tell women to just check the shoe size you're wearing. Try a half a size up and see what happens to do a walk around the store.
You know what then? I want to know
it's changed. My feet feel amazing.
I'm super happy for you, and you might be right.
Yeah.
But if this is true about women, then I think it is also true about men because they want their shoe size to be bigger. You know how they think about that.
Yes, I do. That's what I think. I think this has more to do with and like how women need to take up no space and men need to take up a bunch,
like,
and how it's like this is something
what they say
that's
about big feet.
Yes. I think this is happening, and men are wearing probably shoes that are too big, and women are wearing shoes that are too small, and nobody's talking about it except Trivial Pursuit and Amy. My girlfriend.
Blowing the lid off of
We
this.
are blowing the lid off of the shoebox lid.
Okay.
Off.
Well, I don't know how we really find out though, because I think most people buying their shoes, at least women, believe that's the size they are.
I think that people need to be fitted by some, like measure your feet first of all, and as you age, you should measure your feet, because your feet can grow, and it's mostly like your arches collapse. That's what happened to me.
Oh my God.
And then they like spread. And sometimes when you're pregnant, your feet grow. These things happen. And so we just are stuck and we say, oh, I'm just gonna, and a lot of times shoes are expensive. So I'm just like gonna hold on to that pair of Doc Martens that I spent $200 on that I have had for 10 years. But 10 years, that's a lot of hormonal changes. Shoes, way different. Your feet could be way different sizes. And
why would
you may not know.
Menopause or aging or whatever cause your arches to collapse?
Dude, I don't fucking know. I think it's just my feet gave up.
Oh my God. Under the
I
weight
have
of
no idea.
patriarchy.
Yeah, that's it. But it was after my surgery. There was something about like, maybe it was over time. Maybe everything lined up. It was just, this is 40. And
I mean, it isn't unusual. I do know that this is the thing that happens to older gals, but I don't know why.
And I think it's like, you don't know that they aren't fitting because they maybe slowly, your toes have scrunched up.
Oh my God.
I went on a walk and I'm like,
Your
my
toes are
toes
just like
feel
this.
free. Yes. And I think that, and that's so good for your balance and so good. And then my girlfriend who's like, does prosthetics she knows all about walks and gait and
What does
everything.
she
And she goes,
say?
now you're hitting all three arches, like pads of your toe, like foot. She had names for them and everything. And she's like, yeah, your stride is going to change. And also back pain is going to change.
Oh my God.
So ladies.
Well, I'm convinced I'm wearing the right size.
I'm sure you are, and
But I can
you better
measure.
be, because you're getting more shoes next time you come here. Because I'm like,
somebody needs to get these shoes.
somebody needs them.
All right.
So-
I will measure though.
And see if you got full. Like I got a full thumb, and they feel like they're. You go, no way, that's too big.
This video is really small.
No way.
I think I got a thumb.
That's great.
think I got a thumb
Okay,
in there.
then you're fine. You're not who we're talking to.
I'm the one out of 10.
We are talking to the women. If you take a step and your
10%.
toes kind of curl like you're wearing flip flops, you're in the wrong size shoe, girl.
Oh my God. This is really helpful for people, Sarah.
And it may really change, and then you'll have room for an insole or something like that. I didn't know, and it's one of those things that I wish somebody told me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that I go to
You're
the
paying
doctor
it
for,
forward.
and then it turns out that's aging. I'm learning this.
Like what?
Oh, for Christ's sake. I'm really going to say this out loud. You know what? Because I'm doing a PSA. It's
So what, who cares?
So what, who cares? That's what we're doing. So what, who cares? I went to the urogynecologist because after you have pelvic floor issue, and like I told you, diagnosed with a tight pussy over here.
She did tell us. And
Yes.
she will remind us this
Yes,
at every
I will
turn.
all the time. I said,
Diagnosed
because
with it.
I thought they were like, do you have problems emptying your bladder? And I was like, well, yeah, because you know that thing where sometimes you stand up and there's still a couple more dribbles that need to come out.
Oh no.
And so I told her, I said, well, there's sometimes when I stand up, it feels like I gotta there's it's not a lot, but it's just like you almost have to
There's
wipe when you're
remnants.
standing up. And she goes, oh yeah, that's normal. A lot of women experience that. And I go, no, somebody needs to be talking. Somebody needs to put out a flyer every few years, ladies and ladies. Here are the things that are going on with your bodies.
Yeah. Whoa.
This could be normal. Don't worry about it. Every time I've gone in, hey, what are these little bumps? Oh, those are just bumps that everybody has that sometimes get. Well, thanks. I was freaking out thinking it was something weird. Like, let me know. Be like, hey, this, normal. Just assume that I think everything isn't normal because I'm not a doctor. And so we need more of that info. So if you have some of those 3 little drips that come out, normal.
3 drips?
Yeah.
Into your underpants.
No, it's not even really. I don't even get my pants up that fast. It's more just like, and there's so little. It's kind of like if you were to squat and go, but you didn't have toilet paper, and then you kind of jiggled.
That's the worst.
And it was like whatever's kind of left over.
Yeah.
That's like that. It's like not a lot, but it's like just enough to be like, nope, ain't nothing we can do. I mean, pelvic floor. They all just do the pelvic floor stuff. Like,
I think they're full of shit about that.
Well, yeah, I don't know, because I have to do the opposite. It says no core workouts.
What are those called?
No Kegels. I have to do opposite Kegels. I have to do opposite Kegels. Relax, open. They tell me, think of a flower blooming open. Oh my fucking God. Are you kidding me?
That always reminds me of that Will and Grace episode where someone asked what a vagina looked like, and Karen Walker said, imagine a flower opening up and it's so beautiful. And next to it is a vagina. It's like that really resonated with me and my floppity sloppity.
That is exactly what it feels. It's like, and then that's what it feels like when my girlfriend and I get together.
The metaphor. If you're looking at mine, that ain't no flower.
Nah, me neither. Mine's questionable things at the doctor's office. Yeah. Right. Mine's like, is this something? And they're like, no.
It's nice of you to tell everybody, though.
So there you go. I'm just, doing the Lord's work over here.
Okay. Well, so guess who else is? And that is Brodo bone broth. Lord's work.
Delicious. We should all be getting. And here's the thing. I want to work less, and they give me these great bases. Like, it's a base for everything.
Yeah.
Like, I've now become so creative because they've given me amazing, delicious flavors.
Because it's soup season, too.
It's absolutely soup season.
Yeah.
And it is, you could just drink it regular by itself because, like, bone broth is so delicious. That's what I do every morning. Yeah, it's so good.
It's wacky. You'd think it would be weird, but
No, it's not. I do that too.
You know?
I do that too. It's great ski season.
I'm one of those people that's always cold and I'm clutching a mug.
Yeah.
And so I make the bone broth and I just drink it straight up.
Yeah.
I love it because it's protein, which I'm always looking for because this gal's in the pump club.
Yep.
And the amino acid situation in that is like supposedly great for collagen. I mean, and it's not just supposedly, it's science.
Yes, and there is collagen and all that. It really good stuff for you.
Real good. And this stuff is like top of the line, Brodo. Electrolytes, nutrients, all that jazz. They have like different kinds, ginger, turmeric, herb infused,
so
veggie based. I go for a classic chicken myself.
I like the ones that are the more like Asian flavors because then I turn it into ramen. Yeah. And then you just throw noodles in there and then some spinach and some onions and mushrooms. I did that last night.
That's a great idea. Everybody should try it. And everyone's looking for protein anyway. So shop the best broth on the planet with Brodo. Head to brodo.com/candy for 20% off your first subscription order and use code CANDY for an additional $10 off. Once again, that's brodo.com/candy for 20% off your first subscription order and an additional $10 off if you use our promo code CANDY.
Yes. And if you're somebody who likes to stock up on stuff, this is the stuff because you can just keep it in your pantry.
Well, yeah.
I think people need to know it's a staple.
Yeah,
like you just have this and then you take it and it's like ready to go. Yeah.
You said it. Have it on hand.
Yeah.
Anywho, they're doing the Lord's work. You knew it. I know it. Just get it. And it helps our show. And all of our codes are on thebraincandypodcast.com if you forget them. Okay. Any hoodles, that is nice of you to share your public service announcements about women and aging.
It's a PSA, but that's a pussy service announcement.
Good one. That's great. So what? Who cares? All right. Let's talk about some stuff. Well, my sister, she and I compare notes all the time about documentaries.
Oh, yeah.
And she's
What you
always
got?
making recommendations. And usually it's very casual. But she had made the recommendation to me that I should watch the Octomom documentary
Oh, I've heard of this.
on Apple TV.
Yeah. Oh, good. I just got that.
I know you did. It's your Apple month.
Yeah.
And then I forgot that she told me. And then she checked in a couple weeks later and she's like, well, I'm like, I didn't watch it yet. And she's like, bye. Like, we're not talking until
I know when you
watch.
get like this.
I know.
Yes, it's a family trait. Yeah.
It's hard to know though when it's an emergency, but this evidently was.
That was an emergency. Okay, gosh.
But you should log into mine because I did have to pay even though I have Apple TV. Isn't that weird? I don't know what that's about, but it was like a series, so maybe that's why it was $15.
Wow.
So
okay.
I'm watching it, so you don't have to, people.
Yes.
And Sarah, you can use my password.
Okay.
Okay. So, what are your thoughts just generally about Octomom based on what we know in life
Well,
over the years?
okay. You know how we've talked about those kind of like narcissistic men who are really into procreating.
Yeah, breeding.
Yeah, who are really yes. It feels a little bit like that. It always felt like that to me, like where there was some sort of, I don't know. It felt like narcissistic adjacent, where you're like, I want to create me, a bunch of me's, and like all these I don't know. It just feels a little bit self-indulgent, maybe. Is that weird to say? And 8 of them at one, like that.
And she already had 6 children when she had the 8 octuplets.
And I think there was a lot of attention that was probably given for the 6. And then we go for 8.
More is more.
Yeah, that feels not so great to me.
Yeah, I mean, that I would agree with you. That was the perception, was just like, this woman's unhinged.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? And get a hold of yourself. And why are you having all these kids? They're going to suffer. There can't be, don't have enough resources ever for that many children. But this
And
really
wasn't she single?
She was single.
That
and she
is
still is, yeah.
That is very, the daycare alone. That is a daycare.
That's it. That's more than, because that's not even legal to have that many kids with just one adult. Especially babies. One is hard enough.
I'm okay. Please,
even after watching it, it is still inconceivable to me how she managed 14 children.
No.
Without a partner, without a job, and without ever like losing custody or having some sort of like issue in that way. But what the documentary does a good job of illuminating, which is, since we've had so many documentaries about like the early 2000s, there is this trend of like Britney and all the things that it was misogyny in the way that it was portrayed, right?
Right.
And it did color our perception of these people.
Right.
And so like, why wasn't anyone saying like, why is a doctor implanting that many,
right,
whatever they are, into this woman?
Right.
At once.
And isn't it, if it's a bartender's job to stop serving somebody who is clearly intoxicated, then I think there should also be some...
Absolutely. Even more.
Yeah.
That is totally unethical.
What a good point. Correct.
And so like it really did make you see that this was wrong from start to finish. And I didn't know she didn't want that many. She didn't ask for that.
No.
It was like against her will.
No.
Yes.
That changes everything.
She had the 6, which is already like, whoa. And she said she wanted one more. And she told the doctor that.
Oh, that totally changes. That's a completely different narrative.
It's insane.
Susie.
And then she doesn't believe would never feel comfortable terminating. And so she just had to do it.
Oh my God. Because how do you pick?
How do you pick?
Oh my God. I have anxiety. And also I have like,
it's like
regret,
triggering.
like, because even from
judged
5
her.
minutes ago.
Yeah, me too. Everyone did though, not just you, because that's what the story we were told. And it was like this, and she was like, she's pretty, but she was like,
and you know how I freaking hate, like personally, how I've had a narrative that I've been fighting of like, that's not what really happened, that somebody cheated, like
yes.
that, and how
no one
I hate
believes you,
and how bad that mine
like
was so small in comparison to that. Like I feel so bad for her.
Me too. I mean, clearly she's unusual for having that many anyway, 6 or then 7 without a partner and like without enough of means to whatever. But she did have a job early on and she was successful.
Say, I just want one more. And if you already have the 6.
And he had her sign a consent when she was under the drugs or whatever. Yeah. And he's or what's the word? He's no longer a licensed doctor.
Oh my God.
He did this to other people too. Shocking.
This is
Sarah.
Shocking.
Yeah.
This is like very upsetting.
It's so sad because then
that
there are all
really
these kids.
Changes the quality of life. The difference between one child and 8 is a big difference in quality of life for every single person involved. You literally doubled their household size from...
That's true. 6 to then 14 children at once. It's inconceivable.
So right. It is like, I don't know where to put this in my, like, this is.
Yeah. And like, so it's
everybody
very evident.
owes her and I'm sorry.
What?
Everybody owes her and I'm sorry. Like an apology.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of the series did focus on like the wrongs against her, from the doctor to the paparazzi to like the media and all the ways that she had to like try to feed these children. And like, you have to basically do what the pimping out stuff where you're like, I'm going to do a celebrity boxing match.
Right.
I'm going to do a tabloid thing. And because you're
because
just
I'm
trying
sure
to feed the babies.
It's hard to get a job after that. Like,
Can
and then
imagine?
they know, could you imagine?
But she worked in like a substance abuse clinic. She was a counselor before this.
Okay, I can see the picture of I didn't get a lot of love as a child. I probably went through some shit. So I'm gonna care and love people and give back to the babies, and I'm gonna take care of.
But it's also
and
clear
this
that
is what
she
happened.
like never became a full adult.
Yeah,
she's stunted.
Yeah. Okay.
And immature, and she's also asexual, and so she never wanted a partner, and so the only way she could do it was through like
wow.
Yeah. It
could happen to anybody in a way.
Yeah, if a doctor's unethical.
And if you have the beliefs around, I'm not going to terminate any of these, and what are you going to do?
Yeah. And all the children were in the series, and they were doing the interviews too. And the octuplets are 16.
Yeah.
In this, and then the other ones are in their 20s, various ranges. Various ages. Yeah, and there's like this she homeschools them. It's insane. Wow. In so many ways, she's extraordinary.
Wow, good job.
I couldn't do what she does.
I couldn't either. No freaking way.
But in other ways, it's like, oh, this is a very damaged person. But she's doing her damnedest. I'll tell you that much.
Wow, that is really. How did the kids seem?
They seem nice, but like the older ones seem like zombies a little bit. Just like shell shocked and sort of like monotonal. Oh. And I'm just like they love her. All the kids seem to realize what she went through and just how.
Oh my God.
They seem really nice. And one of them is like extremely developmentally disabled. You just cannot believe what she can do.
Oh my God.
I'm going on too much. I hope my sister's happy now.
No, I think that everybody needed to hear this and know this because the the attitude I had about the
Well, no, we
view
all
of
did.
this mom that TV.
I wasn't
and
trying to set you up. I was
media-
trying to
I know.
have you say what everyone thinks.
Yes, I didn't. It didn't feel like a setup. It felt like you didn't even need to. It was just like it's the same thing that happened with the McDonald's lady. I mean, not really, but you know the
Yes,
the spill
the
with
narrative.
the spilling, the narrative of like, oh, this lady sued McDonald's because her coffee was too hot.
She's
Have you
overly
seen
litigious.
those images of what her lap looked like and what the situation? Dude.
That's true. It's a very similar situation where the media has like a goal that is not considering the actual lives of the people. They just need people to keep their eyeballs watching that show.
Right.
And so those two goals are completely incongruent.
Yeah.
They don't really care who they're hurting because they need ratings.
It's, oh my God, I'm sick.
Just like we do. You should go to the Brain Candy podcast.
That's why I'm like,
keep
guess
on
who
clicking.
died on my vacation?
But if you are, in the market for anything, I would say we could all use some longer hair.
That's
hair.
everybody could. Who's like, I don't want that.
Right. My hair goals have been brought upon me thanks to Nutrafol. I was just singing their praises.
My hair goals have been brought upon me by a bad haircut.
Yeah. Now the solution will be offered from Nutrafol because, and I know a lot of people that feel like either pregnancy or stress or aging has changed their hair and how much they feel there is of it. And so if you're one of those people and you want to see less shedding and have thicker, lovelier hair, we recommend Nutrafol. It's a supplement. You take it. Science tells us it works. We love it.
#1 recommended by pretty much everybody.
Real live doctors.
Yeah.
It's peer-reviewed, NSF certified for sport, and clinically tested for to measure improvements in growth, quality, and strength. Yeah, #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. And if you want to see thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol, for a limited time, they are offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code BRAINCANDY. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code BRAINCANDY. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code BRAINCANDY.
Yes.
So anyway, I don't know if you're going to watch it, but it really
Well, now I want to.
was shocking. You should at least watch one episode because, wow.
I just am interested in. I like the kid update from, like, hearing from the actual kids. I think we're going to get a lot of those documentaries in the next 10 years or so.
You said it.
Yep, I'm
Lincoln
really
will probably have one. Be like,
You know what? Dodge that bullet. I got no offspring
count
who
your
are making any
blessings.
documentaries about my
He's already
mom,
told
the
me I'm not
therapist.
allowed to post him anymore.
Oh, okay, we're there.
We put the kibosh on that. I got in
No,
trouble. That was a real bummer.
I bet. Well, you know what? We had a good run.
I had to block so many of his friends. And
He's
then-
like, you're not allowed to post my friends and stuff. You're not allowed to post me on your. No.
I'm not allowed to post him because his friends were seeing them.
Okay.
And
Like
then
nothing
you know,
cute. Okay.
Yeah. And then
see.
I was like, fuck him. And I was like blocking these children.
And you.
Oh, fine. You don't want to see it? No problem.
You see nothing.
I am exactly that petty.
That is funny. Oh, too bad. Well, you know what? They grow up so fast. But yeah, I think that's going to
is
happen.
a
I think we're
bummer.
going to see a lot of this. Like, 'cause I think a lot of, we've got a lot of celebrity kids now who are, maybe wanting to create
But
some
here's the
distance
thing.
from that life.
Life is all about like good and bad. Do you like the fact that you can go to
Right.
college?
Right.
Do you like the fact that we have a home?
Right. Exactly.
It's stuff like that where
Yeah.
it's sort of like all this great stuff about your life is in part due
what
to
this somewhere we were talking about, I don't know if you said it or I said it or something, or you said it to Lincoln about the TV, and you were like, we were talking about, oh, I don't want a TV in the bedroom. I said, TV, yeah, the TV pays for the TV, so we can have the TV wherever we want.
That wasn't me.
Oh,
but
I
what
think
did
maybe
you
I
mean
said
by that.
that.
Oh, right.
Like I maybe was making an argument for why I needed a new TV, and somebody was like, "Oh, you don't need a new TV." And I said, "My TV pays for my TV. Like being
That's
on TV
true.
pays for the TV." And
It
at the
is.
time, it was very deep and insightful, and the
It
person was
is.
like, "Yeah, you know what? Get the TV." Whatever.
So whenever Lincoln was little and I was thinking about going back on the challenge, he was like one still and they were calling. And I was like, I don't know. On one hand, it's like you don't want to leave your child in such a short period of time when they're that little.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, they won't remember you being
Right.
gone. And then my brother said, yeah, well, he'll probably be fine with it whenever that's why he has
Right.
a college fund or whatever. You know, it is just
Yeah.
about choices.
Yeah. And
Pick your poison.
right. And you're not going to be able to be. You can't do it all the time, and that's why it's okay. You know, I tell clients this, I tell parents this, I tell like quantity or quality, not quantity, and you have enough, and you can give a little and teach some resilience, and everybody can be okay, just like fending for themselves for a little bit. It's kind of like, you know, learning how to tread water before the lifeboat comes.
I do
Whatever.
feel like a lot of the things that parents worry are harmful aren't, and a lot of the
Correct.
things that vice versa, basically.
Totally.
And
Yeah.
there's really no way to know what is going to be the problem.
Yeah. I think it's funny when people are like, I'm so concerned about X, Y, and Z, my kids doing this, and I would be the same way. Like, I was reading some article that was talking about we're really worried about kids on the phone, but the parents are on the phone all the time. So how can we teach our kids to not be on the phone? So if you want kids that aren't on the phone, you have to be not on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're and it's so hard to enforce, especially with teenagers, put your phone down as you go on it all the time. Not you, but like
No,
all of us
yeah.
out there. And I'm like, damn, I couldn't do it. That would be hard. Thank God. I would.
Yeah, I don't envy them.
I said we were talking about this at Christmas time with my family, and I was saying, yeah, you know, when my nieces and nephews come over to my house, it's gonna be. They're not going to like it because rule at Aunt Sarah's
No
house
phone
is
zone.
it's the no phone zone, and you know that I'll
Boo.
I'll be great at doing that because I put my phone down and it goes and
That's for sure. I haven't talked to Sarah in 2 weeks.
it's gone. And like I put it away for Christmas, and it was great on one hand, but now I'm like, I miss everyone. I haven't talked to people in so long.
I'm
But yeah,
sure.
you have to actually. But I can only do it for like a short stretch of time, like while they're visiting for the weekend, and then I'm like,
They are not coming over. I got bad news for you.
yeah.
I mean, because this ain't getting easier.
It's not. They're going to be like, no, I don't want to go to Aunt Sarah's house. We're not allowed to use our phone there.
It's no phone zone.
I don't want to go to the no phone zone.
Yeah, I get it though. You got to make life fun. You got to do other fun things.
You got to do other fun things. Yep.
Well, we are good at that. I know that.
Absolutely. I've been getting crafty lately.
What
That's
are you
been
making?
fun.
What's that stuff like decoupage or something?
I'm making clay. I've been doing some clay.
Oh yeah, clay.
Little-
She's claying.
I'm doing some clay sculptures. I made a spoon, you know, with a spoon holder for like next to the stove.
Yeah.
Clay. I made one of those. So, you know, just
Damn.
like what
I mean, it
else?
really is fun to see what people can do with their lives without children.
Right.
It is like it's so.
Oh, no.
I would
What
love
am
to
I?
make a spoon holder. That sounds great.
We're just trying to fill the hours
Just
over
crafting.
here. You know?
That's
Like,
nice.
That's
I'm
all
not
I got.
judging. I'm jealous.
Yeah. Well, get over here. Some craft.
Okay. Wait, but also, I mean, I hate to talk about too many docs, but we didn't talk about that darn Diddy doc.
Oh man, because I have to take it in small doses. I I started before the holidays and I still haven't finished. I still have 2 episodes left.
What is your assessment so far?
Everybody was right.
Yeah.
And
what do you think is wrong with this man?
oh, I don't even have a.
Even in the first episode?
I mean, it's a lot. It's still that.
I mean, do you think he's a nonviolent sociopath is what I'm really asking.
Oh,
I sure do.
I do.
I don't think he has a conscience.
He does really effed up things to people. And then
maybe I don't know why I said nonviolent. He beat the shit out of Cassie.
No, he's violent. He's a violent sociopath.
Yeah.
That has and it's really well then the first episode talked about how it almost feels like I think he's a good producer, but I wouldn't say he's as musically gifted as a lot of the other people out there. I think he's very good at duplicating what he sees and very good at playing
He's a great
role.
marketer.
He's a great marketer, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt like there were other artists that were real amazing, talented artists that he kind of swallowed up.
Mm-hmm. Because I remember watching like Mace disappear.
Craig Mack
was
so good.
So good. 112, that band.
Yeah.
Group. And then even Faith Evans. I'm like, where did she go?
Right. And they just disappear.
They're like, no thanks.
It's really, yeah.
That, and he just keeps getting away with it. And he still is, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I fucking love 50 Cent.
I do
for
too.
Making this.
50 Cent one time hit on me at a party, and he was the most polite ever.
Tell me what he said.
So it was at a Golden Globes after party that I went to, and he was standing behind me in line, and he just complimented my dress, and he said, he was like, "Can I get you a drink?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm with my husband. My husband's right over there."
That guy ruining one more thing.
He was so nice, so polite, and then that was it. And it was like
You're his type too.
Very, very like afterwards. I was like, "Can we just hang out though?"
Oh my God!
Can I stand with you? Yeah, yeah. It was like that, and he was like, "All right." Like bye. Hard pat, like bye. And I was like, but yeah.
You missed it on 50 for that dumb husband.
I remember that. Yep.
That's tragic. That's the real tragedy of this story.
Yeah. Yeah.
He plays the long game though.
Man, does he. The memes, they're so good. Anytime it's like my level of pettiness, insert 50 Cent meme. Like, God.
That's
you know
how
what? I am his type because what didn't he have a thing for Chelsea Handler?
Yeah, they dated.
He likes funny blondes that
likes funny blondes with a raw sexuality.
With raw sexuality and maybe mistaken for a lesbian every now and then.
Aggressive.
Yeah,
ladies.
that makes sense. That makes It all makes sense. Look at that.
Missed opportunity.
Well, I would have left
Amy
him for a
really
woman
benefited
anyway,
from that. All right. Next up on my agenda. Okay. There's this lady, I think she lives in England. She's one of these doofuses that throws bottles into the ocean with like messages in them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And like in your mind, you're picturing like a glass bottle with a scroll inside.
I totally am.
Right.
And that part of me is like adorable.
Yeah.
But also environmentally not my favorite.
Especially because she was using plastic ones.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yeah.
Is nothing sacred?
Yeah. And she does it all the time. It's not like one time she threw a bottle in. It's like her hobby is throwing plastic bottles into the ocean.
No! Ma'am! Your hobby cannot be littering! I'm furious.
It's her hobby. Yeah.
She's on my list. She's on her.
She's a polluter.
And it'll be the Everest people, then her.
And Whistlers for me.
And I can't. And you know what? Don't hide it. Just like with the Everest people. You're not doing it for nature.
No.
You're not doing it to give back, to create a little story. You want something like that? Go fucking, I don't know. put a letter in somebody's mailbox where a letter's at. I can't with
That is
this.
so true. Even though I think that might be illegal too, but
Actually, you're
right.
right. That is illegal, and that is an insane thing that's illegal.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know that you
feds
have to
get real mad about
they
mail
do,
fraud
and
or
it's like
whatever.
you can't go and just like put a
Tampering.
letter in somebody's mailbox. It has to be sent via the USPS,
Yeah.
which is like so
Okay.
you can get my 50 cents.
Right. 50 cent.
I know I said that. It's and because it is like 49 cents, isn't it? So
I think it's more than that now.
is it?
Yeah. I'm officially at the age where everything seems too expensive now. I'm like, I cannot believe how much it is to fly.
Everything is expensive. Yeah, I
At
will.
any rate, this dumb bitch was putting messages in plastic bottles, throwing them out. And then usually she would get people writing back being like, hey, I got your fucking dumb thing. How much is the stamp?
78 cents.
That is outrageous. Although
As
they're
of
very
July
reliable.
2025, they raised it from 73 cents.
Can you believe that? 78 cents.
And the
That's
price for
almost
each
$1.
additional ounce is 29 cents.
I think that's a lot.
That is a lot.
But they do really good work. I do love the U.S. Postal Service.
Yes, I do. And I also like that you can have forever stamps. I do like that you could buy them. It kind of makes me feel like I should just buy a bunch of
Stock up.
stamps and hold on to them. With the rising cost, it might save me 25 cents.
If you keep saving money like this, you're going to go broke. Yes. Okay. At any rate, somebody finally got one of her dumb message in bottle.
I better say something so fucking mind-blowingly amazing and life-changing. What?
No.
If it's like reads like a Chinese fortune cookie.
No, her messages are like, hey, write me back. I'm looking for friends.
That's not what a message in a bottle is supposed to be.
What's it supposed to be? I really don't even know.
Well, I don't know. If
Is
you're
it
going to
supposed
get
to
all
be, like,
romantic-y, I
wisdom?
think should be like, if you're saying I'm writing messages in the bottle to like leave so people find,
Mm-hmm.
they should say something inspiring and hopeful and like, right? Not just
Yeah,
like,
meaningful.
call me,
No,
XOXO.
this is totally self-motivated.
This is crazy.
She wants attention.
Go
and
volunteer at a nursing home, for Christ's sake, where people
I
actually
always feel like that. I don't know what. If you want friends,
Yeah.
walk down the street, dumbass.
For real, there are so many people who are lonely and need friends. We do not, and then it feels like if you're doing this kind of stuff, it feels like in the same breath, she's like, oh, nobody's reaching out. Nobody's da-da-da. Okay, you're
Yeah,
putting
poor
your
me.
energy into, yeah, she feels like a poor
No
me
doubt.
person.
Because the only reason this article even existed clearly is because
Oh.
she notified the press because she received a response that was mean. Somebody got one and was pissed in the way that you are.
Give me your, all right, yes, good. And she, I hate this lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they sent her a letter, but they put it in a box with bricks. And it was like postage where you have to like, what's that
Pay
called?
for it to get it. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
postage
COD
upon
or whatever.
delivery.
Yeah.
So she had to pay for this package and she was probably so excited to open it. And then she opened it and it was just a box of bricks and a letter that was like, quit littering. Quit putting plastic in the ocean.
There's the story.
Yep.
That's the story I'm reading.
That's the hero we
yeah,
need.
let that headline read vigilante justice served
Yeah.
in the form of bricks sent to a serial litterer.
Yeah. Right. And she's
Print.
unrepentant. So in the article, she's just like, I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know what their problem is. It's like, I'm just doing, this is a fun hobby for me. She doesn't even see the error in her ways.
She seems like the kind of lady who would like lick her plate clean.
Yeah, she's one of these like she's watching out
And then
a
like
window
she's
at the
doing it at a
neighbors.
restaurant and then is like, I don't know what the problem is.
What?
And you're
I
like,
just really liked my dinner.
that's a crazy thing to do at a restaurant. Maybe when there's nobody else with you, but what are you doing? Like, why are
Right.
you littering? What are you doing? Yeah, she's watching all the neighbors. She's like that.
Yes. Perfect
Yes.
neighbor
Yes.
documentary.
It's like that
Susan,
vibes.
Louise,
Susan Louise.
whose name I'll never forget.
Oh my God. Oh my! I can't get a pet and name it Susan Louise now because of her. That
Yeah,
really
she ruined it for all
really
of us.
ruined it for all of us.
That's how I
Fucking
feel.
A, lady.
All
Man,
right, moving on.
good stories.
Okay.
Man, I'm pissed at her.
Yeah, she sounds terrible.
If I would do you like. I was like, if you were to just bury it in the sand and put a little scroll in there with a little cork on the top and wax seal it. I would be more okay with that.
I know.
But
I
this
hear you.
is I can't.
Yeah, she sounds
Microplastics
insufferable.
with insufferable.
Okay.
Okay.
I read an article about the fact that they did a study and found out that fame does kill.
What?
People who are famous
Are more likely to die?
are more likely to die.
Okay, I get this. I believe this.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this. I think that you know what why? Here's going to be my theory. Sarah's got a theory.
Okay.
You know how we've talked about, I think it's Dunbar's number or the amount of people that we can be aware of, that we could have in our social circle.
Yeah.
I
and
think-
consider their opinions and
Yes.
things. Yeah.
I think there's something that knowing that you are being watched or viewed or seen takes your awareness away from your it would make you maybe more accident prone, more likely to get hit by a car,
Yeah.
more likely to run into something,
distracted.
less likely to
That
take
is
your
a really good
meds
point.
on less likely to take your meds on schedule, more likely to be absent-minded or forget something.
Sarah's just like projecting
Listing
right
all
now.
of my stuff. Yes. I'm
She's
just
like,
like
"I was
making
on
excuses for
television."
what. Yeah.
And that's why I am unmedicated.
And maybe you wouldn't go see the doctor as much because of those kind of like interactions with the doctor saying like, oh, did I see you in da 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 da? That might even be hard to then talk to your doctor about some things that maybe were really like it's very hard to have a gynecologist hands to me when somebody in the office was like, didn't I see you on blah 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 blah? And you're like, mm-hmm.
And we aren't even famous.
And I'm not
That's
even
like,
famous,
yeah.
right? So I do see that. That's my
Okay.
theory.
Yeah,
take
and
on it.
I'm sure that is exactly right because they were looking specifically at music stars, but I mean really they were applying it to all fame. And from 1950 to 1990, they were thinking about Elvis and Kurt Cobain and Sam Cooke and all that. And it said the heavy hitters were then matched with they picked 324 stars. Mm-hmm. And then they matched them with a musical artist that was like their twin. So it was like somebody from the same city, same age, same genre who didn't really make it.
Okay.
You know, and found
Yes.
the various demographic
So you
ideas.
can't say it's something like, oh, this is an artist
They're poor.
and they're right.
They were poor or
yeah.
they or black or whatever it was. They
You're
controlled
controlling
that.
for variables. Okay.
Yeah, gender, nationality, genre, and then birth date, and then compare the lifespans of the A-listers and the B-listers.
That's really
or whatever.
interesting. Fun.
And so they were trying to isolate fame as a variable and determine the mortality risk factor. So the study suggests that famous singers die 4 years earlier on average compared to their peers, demonstrating a 33% higher mortality risk compared with less famous singers.
You know what? When you put it like that, when you read statistics in a way that actually is how they're supposed to be read and interpreted, I'm not too worried about that. If 33%, if you say you're 33% more likely to die, and then you're like, which would actually mean you just get 4 years,
4 years
less.
less.
I mean, yes, 4 years is so important, but maybe when I'm 99, I'm like, yeah, everybody else is dead. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I do think
Not
that's
that.
part of the
That's
problem
not-
is when you hear the study synthesized on fucking morning radio or whatever.
Being
even
famous
local
makes you
news.
33% more likely to die or
They
whatever.
think that they don't, it's hard to conceptualize what that would mean.
Right. It means...
But I do think it's interesting that fame can have that kind of deleterious
Absolutely.
effect because it is unnatural.
100%. Every single thing about it is think about how weird that would be in the animal kingdom.
Right. There was one like superstar fucking giraffe.
I mean, sure, you
everybody
can say
knew.
that there's like an alpha, whatever, but that comes with a role. I would look at that
That's
as more
within-
like the
yeah.
president, like,
Yeah.
or like a elected mayor or whatever. But you're just famous because you sing this great bird song, and like that. Maybe they are, but like.
Oh my God. Do you think they have celebrity
I was
birds?
actually just think like then I'm like,
What if there are like
What if
rock
there
star
are?
birds? It's definitely parrots.
Oh, for
Peacocks.
sure. For sure, it's parrots. And canaries.
Macaws.
Those guys are like,
The ones that don't shut up.
those are like the whistlers.
Yeah. And then you have your like pigeons that are like, they work really hard and everything. And like, it's like all our fault that they're even like a nuisance.
Right.
Because like that was
totally
the whole
made
deal,
them.
right? They just were supposed to be in rural areas, and then we like brought them
Yeah.
into cities to do the
We bred them. We like made them
whatever the messenger
whatever.
things.
Yeah.
Carriers.
Yes.
And then we were like, we're done with you, and now we're like fucking sick of them. They're like the reality stars of the bird kingdom.
We were like, stepping over them. And then every now and then you have that one person who like takes care of them and nurtures them and loves them. And that's basically like all of our fans.
You think? Oh yeah, I should like them more.
We do.
No,
Once
the
you're
fans. I mean the pigeons.
I'll cut the strings off of your feet that make them deformed and like,
They
you know.
have string feet.
Oh yeah, that's totally a thing. So this
Deformed.
yeah, so pigeons will often get caught up in like string or little, and it'll make they'll wrap around
There
their
is
feet.
no way this is true.
Absolutely, it's true. And so there's a woman in whose job. There's probably a few people who do this, who cut the string, who
There's
like
one
will
lady.
catch the bird, and then she'll free and there's a name for it. I think it even is called like string foot. I'm not even fucking kidding. I swear to God, string foot.
Stop it.
I'm going to look this up.
This is totally made up. Oh,
Stringfoot pigeon rescue. A
This is
stringfoot
just
bird.
one dumb crazy
No.
lady.
A stringfoot bird, usually a pigeon, suffers from a painful condition where human discarded debris like thread, hair, or string
Thread hair.
hair, or string gets tangled around its foot, cutting off circulation, causing swelling, infection, often leading to loss of toes or limbs. People help by carefully luring and capturing these birds to remove the debris with tweezers and small scissors, often while providing food.
What do you mean though? Because how common is string for foot?
I think that this is more. I think if you start looking at pigeons' feet, you'll be like, "Holy shit, this is a thing going on." Because I'm always like, look, you know how I notice things like that, and I'm always like, that bird has no leg, or that bird is missing a foot, or that bird is walking funny.
Yeah. And that's common?
I think stringfoot is.
Stop saying string.
It's a thing.
This is the time we need to call Kara McSweeney, our brainiac zookeeper.
I swear to God, it's a real thing.
She said, you guys need to call me when you talk about animals because you know, like, we're telling everything wrong. Like, stringfoot is probably, like, just AI slop made up.
No, it's a real thing. Stringfoot pigeon rescue, stringfoot. It's
Sarah's
really
sending me pictures of stringfoot.
I
Well, okay. I don't even know why we're talking about that. Oh, fame.
How did we get here?
Wild episode. But yeah, fame kills in stringfoot.
So does stringfoot.
It does. Wow, that is not the way I'd want to go. I know that much. But anyway, I thought that was interesting.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Okay. What?
Do you think? But then, okay. Have you seen Robbie Hoffman's stand up on Netflix?
Yeah, I like
it's
her a lot.
so
Is
good.
she?
Yeah, she talks about that in her bit. She's like, people will say, talk about her like,
I
are
love
you
how
trans? And she goes,
acts like she's not sure. Like why
she
we
said
think
that. She goes, I don't know. You tell me, but something's up. That's like her whole bit.
I thought she might be a they.
She said she has a whole funny bit on it. She says,
do you think I'm wrong for wondering?
You are not wrong for wondering. But
this is what drives me crazy about. Because here's what's funny to me. A lot of the people that are like, she, her. It's like, yeah, I can look at, I see.
Right.
It'd be like if I did that. We know.
Right.
But then there are some people where we don't know.
Right.
And so I'm like, maybe they're a they. I don't know what the fuck.
You are so similar to her. It's like
that is so nice.
So similar. Like,
because I really think she's a genius.
She is a genius.
Okay.
And you need to watch her latest stand-up special because every single thing that you're asking
it's about being
is
poor.
Answered. It's and it's about that. It's about things that she's fed up with. About like all everything she's fed up with. You're fed up with. It's the same. It's like, did Susie write this?
Wow, Sarah.
100%.
I have never felt better about myself.
It's you.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
She's very funny.
And when people are like, "Oh my God, this is Jerry's side," I was like, "No, Susie, this is." We've had this. You just are not looking in the right place. She's been on this podcast for 300 or 973 episodes.
I'm really glad you appreciate it. It's not for everybody.
Great. It's great, and you will love it. But what was the point that I was trying to make about what Robbie Hoffman says about, what were we talking about before this?
Fame.
Oh, yeah. She says, she has this whole bit where she talked about, like, okay, people say money doesn't buy happiness. Liar. Yes, it does. Things are better. Things are much better. Things are so much better. That is a lie that people say to poor people because they don't want you here.
Find out.
Yeah, that actually it's way better.
It is way better. And
so
she's doing a public service like you're doing about aging and feet.
Because there's no massive, it does not mean that you are not going to also have problems, that you're not going to deal with the same thing, that you're going to be free of humanness. One of them isn't, how will I pay my medical bills? Right. Will I be able to afford rent? And it's amazing how things get better when that's freed up.
Because it's the same thing whenever people are like, don't like white privilege, that phrase, because they feel like I had to work hard and nobody's doubting that. But you just didn't suffer as a result of.
Yes.
Yeah. And
not
same with
being
class.
That. Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
And if money doesn't get you anywhere, then give yours away.
Yeah, I'll take it. Because I need some.
Yours if it's not great.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, Robbie. And her name's Robbie. I mean, that's also, if her name is Amanda.
You have to see it, and then you'll be like, oh, I agree with that. And then,
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to. I've seen it twice already.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm on it.
I love it.
Here's what I'm mad about now.
Okay.
Just in the vein of Robbie Hoffman.
Oh, yeah.
I read an article about the proliferation of accommodation for college students. So all these kids that are like, I have ADHD, I'm neurodivergent, whatever. And I need more time to take my test.
Right.
And it's so prevalent now that like there are more students taking the exam under that umbrella.
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
Because I feel like part of that needs to be building up like what is the word I'm looking for? Like some grit and resilience to things.
Well, it's what I always say about how there's no such thing as fair.
Right. There is no such thing as fair. I talk about that all the time as a therapist, that it actually isn't fair.
The main problem, however, is that the people getting these accommodations are not the people you would want.
And I am not talking to the people who actually need accommodations. That this is that situation.
These aren't fucking wheelchair ramps.
This is not that. This
isn't an interpreter.
And I'll say this: everybody's different. But I'm going to make it about me. When I took I did not discover that I had ADHD. Everybody else did, but I did not get a diagnosis for it.
First to know, last to admit over there.
Right. Yeah. I did not start taking meds and the doctor until I was in grad school, my second year of grad school, and that my doctor said I had the second worst score he's ever seen.
Yeah.
For somebody who has this level of education. Yeah. I never once got an accommodation for anything. It was like, okay, you just have to make and yes, everybody has different skill sets, but I will say what I did is I created tools and I created a system to then recognize that it wasn't fair, that things weren't fair for me. So in order to make things more fair for me, I had to sit in the front row. I had to take multiple colored notes. I had to, whatever, all these things that I would have to do. I would have to ask one question for each chapter to then remember, like I asked a question about like you have to come up with a system. And I think that's the thing that we need to be putting more resources and energy into is the how to teach people the tools and things that they can use to get through those tests, because you are not going to get accommodations in a work setting, in life,
Well, and a lot of times people like you that are like bad are not even getting any. And then they find out that their peer who like doesn't even have anything, but just like got some doctor to sign something is now getting extra time.
Right.
So now they're competing. It's like reverse.
That is because it is like that. Like it is the people who often don't know. And again, this is not for people who are the kind of people that...
We're talking about people abusing the system.
Yes.
Because they're like, hey, they watch a TikTok video.
I know.
And they've like, oh, I have this thing.
And the same ones who are like,
anxiety.
Oh, this is trauma. No,
I
it's
gotta
not.
bring in my support peacock.
It's not trauma
whatever.
When you have a bad grade on a test. That's not... That's just a thing that happened to you. That is called life.
It's bad news bears, but
I got news for you.
So it's like all these rich white kids that are like,
oh my God,
their parents advocated for them and they get these special accommodations. And then you have all these actually high risk students who they don't even have the resources.
I didn't even know there was a system. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that makes me so mad. And
it
it's sort of like, do you remember the Varsity Blues scandal about like those Lori Loughlin and all the celebrities doing stuff to get their kids into good schools,
scholarships that were
it's
fake.
Like that, honest, like a more widespread.
Yeah,
I don't love it.
I don't love it either.
So stop doing that, dumbass white people.
Yeah, stop it, and also recognize that struggle is the resilience and the grit that your child is going to need to manage out there in a world that is not getting any easier and it's getting less accommodating.
Because they were trying to contrast the students who have a track record and a history of issues in school and struggle versus these students that come into a 4-year institution and all of a sudden are like, yeah, I have that and I'm gonna...
Right.
I need that special thing.
Right.
They have totally different situations.
Totally.
And they want to be treated as all the same. Can't. And these accommodations were meant to handle like true disability.
Yes.
Not you're like super scared because
you
spend a year during COVID in your room or whatever. Which is what a lot of these kids
we need to build up a resilience. We need to do some exposure therapy. And
my
that
brother
might
and
be
I were talking about how
having some bad test grades.
I forget who said this, but like people in general, they know their life, they know their parents' story, and then they know their grandparents' story. And beyond that is just like history. Mm-hmm. It's just like something it's an abstraction. And now we're looking at kids whose grandparents were like basically in the 60s. Uh-huh. And they didn't go through World War II. Right. Maybe Vietnam.
Nobody had to walk uphill both ways. Nobody even had to walk to school.
There wasn't that whole like hell.
Right.
And so that's just like an idea. And so they really do think it is trauma to, have somebody
It'll
call
come back.
them.
We'll have a full circle. It's coming back. There's more of
That's
this
for
like fuck
sure.
around and find out
Because
parenting.
it's going to be an apocalypse in a
Right.
minute.
Right. Right.
Okay, well, we'll make up for lost time.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my story. Thank you for listening.
Wow.
I hope
Good
you
times.
enjoyed.
I did.
All I know is I got to measure my feet.
Yeah, you do. Check on your feet. You're probably wearing too small of shoes.
I'm going to.
And yeah, I hope so. You
My
want
princess
your
toes
toes
probably fucking up the data, though.
You want your toes to be like when you get mid-stride measure. Where your toe is. Like when you're
Where my
taking a step.
toe is.
Like
Oh,
when
in
you
the
take
shoe.
a step in the shoe, measure where your foot is. You need that full
Adam
thumb
is
line.
trying to produce me right now. He just brought this. Baby in.
It's a tape measure.
This measuring tape, yeah. Thank you for bringing this in. I think I'd rather do it on my own time. I will spare you all the video version, the wiki feed content.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That they
the
got to pay
golden
extra for that.
goose.
Hello. We're not giving that shit away for free.
No free foot pics.
Right.
All right, friends. Check out thebraincandypodcast.com for all of our codes. Please use them in this new year. Leave us a 5-star review, okay? Because it helps. And
We'll
go to
see you next time.
patreon.com/braincandy
first
if
do
you
that.
want any reality TV stuff.
Yes.
That's all. We'll see you next time.
Bye.